Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. I'm very sorry I haven't been around much. I'll explain why in a different video so I don't take up the time for the people that have come to see the Heartfelt Creations Botanic Orchid collection. It's a really pretty collection. I love the colors of turquoise and the images in this one, and I think that if you like hummingbirds and orchids and lovely ornate windows, you're gonna like this paper. And very pretty colors of violets. I really love the way that they did the borders, so full of pretty flowers. And look at that ornate hummingbird, all that extra, and they have a stamp that goes with that. And here is a little taste of the beautiful window. It's like a stained glass window. I had all kinds of ideas about what you could do with that. And the borders here with the lovely lace and the pretty orchids lined up along the edge, and very pretty full page layouts with the orchids on the corners and the little birds, and of course typical of Heartfelt Creations, every little aspect of the paper thought of and decorated just lovely. So again, Heartfelt Creations papers are made in America, and they come in all different cards, sizes, and tags. Some of the cards are stamped already for you, or essentially decorated already for you, and some of them are more open so that you can use your stamps and put the items in the places that you want them yourself. Lots of sentiments come along the edges of the papers, and whether you're a card maker or you want a full page layout, this is just lovely. I love the light pink mixed in with the more violet pinks, and look at the way that they've put the darker version of the border, and then in the background a more ghost version of the border. Again, all of your different sized cards, whatever you need to grab is right here and ready for you, no matter what kind of a card you might need to quickly put together, or if you want to spend some time and decorate it even further with three-dimensional pop-ups. Again, long strips, so if you're doing your layouts or you just want to cut enough to put on your card, even the space along the edge always comes with lovely ornate and sweet sentiments. And this, I like this, the diamond shapes with the little birds in some of them, the orchids in others. Very pretty. Lovely tags with, again, these lovely pinkish violet colors, the turquoise, the light pinks, the greens. I enjoy being able to just cut maybe one tag size out and make the card totally myself otherwise. Very pretty with the light pink stripes going down, and then when you get close up you can still see the lacy differences in the lighter pink in the background. And there's that cute little hummingbird getting himself a little something from the flower. I love orchids. I keep orchids myself, and I really liked the orchids that Emma Lou made with parchment paper. So I think I'm going to try and do a parchment paper. I love this. All those lovely little diamonds. Again, so there's a tag page, and then as usual the tags that they have that you can cut out that are shaped for you. There's a little sample of that window. Very pretty with the orchids coming along the edge. A little bit of green in there in the background. And very lacy. This reminds me of the lace that comes on, if you have it or if you want it, the floor borders pockets. These are really very lovely. That they have the lace on the top, but you also get the die so that you can keep it so that if you want to put tags inside, you don't break the little flowers. So you make one of these for the underneath, and then you glue that on there, and then you get a nice strong corner, but it's lacy. And so this lace here reminds me of that. Beautiful layout, or for altering full pages. All these lovely little teeny orchids with the diamonds and then the swirls in the background. Very pretty. There's that sweet little bird again down the bottom. Nice dimension here with more orchids at the top. And oh, I didn't show you this. This is interesting. So this has all the sentiment strips, perfect for, I mean, you get a whole page of with all of our sympathy, thinking of you, memories are forever, happy birthday, you are so thoughtful, get well soon, praying for you today on your wedding day, you are so thoughtful, and another with all of our sympathy. Oh, and a gift of love up here. So there's tons of sentiments to cut out. I mean, you could make quite a number of cards and have the sentiments already there on that side if you used that paper. And again, you get 2 of each. This is lovely the way it's already pre-framed. And then of course the paper is not flat, but lots of lovely layers on the outside of the frame. And a very light version here with script running through it and more of the lacy features. Here are your 6x6s with the diamonds, and again, I like this. I'm going to have to make something with that particular one. Here's the strip. A lovely pink on the back with script again, plus ghost images of some of the leaves and things that are running through. So if you have Heartfelt Creations, you know that they always try to connect all the different collections. So you might have a die or a stamp from years ago that you find little images of in the brand new papers that they're putting out for the month. I like that. That's a limey sort of green. Nice summery background. This is their new paper, which is set up so that you can actually just use the die cuts. So if you get the die cuts, this is the perfect size. If you don't have time to color but you want to put some dimension, just pop this page in and cut out your images. A lovely violet color there, very pinkish magenta violet. Here are some more lovely tag and tickets and the stamps, all shapes and sizes. Beautiful images of the hummingbirds and the orchids in that pretty window. A lovely turquoise on the other side. So there's the papers, and I just love them. I don't have every single thing that goes with this in the store, but I did also get the Botanic window. So this is great, and they nicely sent along some sample cards. So there is the window die cut out, hummingbird, some of the orchids. I would imagine they took quite some time to try and find the die cuts that were going to be perfect for shaping orchids. And of course, you can make these 3 shapes with these die cuts because they come out separately. So whatever you're trying to do, if you just want a frame, if you just want the window with the frame fully, use all the dies. Or if you want just the stained glass window, maybe you want to line 3 of them up on a card if you're making a special long card or something. So there is the Botanic window and the Botanic orchid stamp, and it comes in all different sizes so you can fit it to whatever card you're working on, and the Botanic orchid die set that goes with that. And I also have in the store the Regal hummingbird. I thought these were great because the hummingbirds come in all different sizes in these patches. So if you need little teeny ones to put in your trees, you have them. If you want to have them in to create a border, then you can make a strip of hummingbirds in all different images in all different directions. A nice little orchid fleur-de-lis, no, I keep saying fleur-de-lis, but little spray right here. And there's that fancy hummingbird with all of his little dangly parts that curly cues and make him very pretty. And then the die that goes with that, those 2 items will be in the store. And I have just a couple more samples here that they sent me to show to you. So here is a hummingbird with the orchid, a lovely little cup, and another hummingbird, very pretty and sparkly. I don't know if you can actually see that. And this lovely simple one, which actually uses the Regal borders and pockets. So this particular die, I am restocked on those. I only have a few of these. My store is not loaded, and you know, I have to keep in mind the cost for me to keep things stocked. But if you want something, often they are on pre-order. You can get them on pre-order, and anybody that has pre-orders, they will either ship out tomorrow or at the latest Saturday, because everything has come in, and I'm going to start packing them up and getting them to you. And as I've said, I will explain why I've been missing for a few weeks, because oh my goodness, I had quite the last few weeks. And my album, I will be back and I will explain. In the meantime, I love the orchids, I love the hummingbirds, I love this window, and I totally am psyched. School's going to be out soon, and hopefully I can get some projects in. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you want anything from Under the Sea, I'm restocked on those items as well. The papers are in, and I have more of the stamps and the Under the Sea dies with the little seahorse. So come on over to huckleberryherbs.com and visit. And thank you very much, everybody, for subscribing and for taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed seeing the detail of this lovely new collection from Heartfelt Creations. Till next time, everybody, this is Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. God bless.